Welcome to StarTsports.com, NFL Picks of the Week, Week 16. I'm your host, Big Stan, Mr. International.
And I'm your co-host, Mr. KC.
First up, we got the Tennessee Titans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're going to go with Jacksonville this week. Duval, hey, I think Bud Boyle is going to be the future.
Do you speak any English? I
think he's going to be the up-and-coming quarterback for next year's season. But both of these 2-12 teams, I think ESPN uses this as a prank. Because this Thursday night game is going to be garbage.
I absolutely agree with you. Blake Bortles is the future of the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, that's the best shot they got. Marquise Lee is an explosive wide receiver out of USC, and I think he's been coming on strong. Up next, we got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Washington Redskins. And Big Stan, I'm going to go with Philly on this one. And I got three names for you. Macklin, Sanchez, McCoy. These three guys are going to explode on Washington's defense this weekend. I got to go with Philly on this one.
I'm going to go with Philly too. With the injuries to Colt McCoy and RG3 being back in the lineup, I think Washington don't have a chance. I think Philadelphia going to make a playoff push, and Chip Kelly going to put an offense in this week that's going to push them over the top. Next up, we got the San Diego Chargers at the San Francisco 49ers. We calling this the Battle of Cali.
Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta.
I'm going with the Chargers on this one. I think injuries to Keenan Allen and Ryan Matthews are going to be a key to the Chargers offense, but I think they still got enough firepower in the tank with Phillip Rivers to take them over the edge. It's a key position in the playoff hunt, and they need to get this W.
I got to agree with you. I think San Diego is really going to pull this one off. San Francisco right now has nothing to lose. But then again, it is the Battle of California, like you said before. So they might come out and try to show a little something. But I got to go with San Diego on this one.
Hey, Jim, come back home, baby. Come back.
Up next, we got the Minnesota Vikings at the Miami Dolphins. It's homecoming. Welcome home, Teddy Bridgewater. But I don't think it's the homecoming you're looking forward to. Miami's got a tough team with them. Yeah, they lost to New England last week, but you got to look at the fact that they was playing New England in New England against Tom Brady, Gronkowski, and Bill Belichick. You're not going to run to too many teams like that.
Hey, I'm taking Miami in this game. I think Sunshine State going to shine this weekend. I think they're going to try to make a playoff push at the end of the season, and they're definitely better from last year. I think they got an outstanding cast around Tannehill. I think they're going to make improvements next year. If they don't make the playoffs this year, guarantee they're going to make the playoffs next year.
Did you guess it?
We got the Baltimore Ravens at the Houston Texans. I'm going with Houston this week. J.J. Watt having a defensive MVP type year, and quite possibly MVP of the league. Of course, we're starting with our fourth-string quarterback. Fourth-string quarterback that wasn't even with us at the beginning of the year. But hey, I think we're going to playoff push, and we're going to try to make it work.
What did you say, nigga?
Let's be serious right now. Okay, I was wrong last week. I thought Houston would beat Indianapolis. But he was right. Unless J.J. Watt's playing quarterback, it really don't matter what type of season he's having. I got to go with Baltimore on this one, with Joe Flacco, Justin Forsett, and the rest of those guys. They got a good offensive line. I think whoever controls the line of scrimmage will win this game. I'm going with Baltimore. Up next, we got the Detroit Lions at the Chicago Bears. Mark Treffer said he's calling the final shots over there in Chicago. And when Jay Cutler sitting on the bench, if they put Jimmy Clausen up there they want to, I'm going to tell you like this. Dominican Sue and them, they're going to have a field day with them. I'm going with Detroit.
You already know I'm repping that 3-1-3. Detroit all day. We got Matt Stafford with 3,800 yards this season, 19 touchdowns, a healthy Megatron, Reggie Bush. Hey, we making that playoff run. Next up, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Carolina Panthers. I'm going with Cleveland. Yeah, Johnny Football had a rough week last week, so I'm going to have to still stick with my guy. I think he's still a little talent in them legs. I think he's going to do his thing. I know Derek Anderson started for the Panthers this week, and he got cut from Cleveland. He got a chip on his shoulder, an axe to grind. But I don't care about that. Cam Newton out, y'all going to have problems.
I said that last week. We both said that last week. We see the type of heart Carolina got. Without Cam Newton, I think that would pull that team a little closer together. But you going against Cleveland and Johnny Football, you think them legs going to do something against that Carolina defense with Luke Kuechly out there? Come on. You got to do better than that.
Another start like that, Johnny Football.
Put him in the coffin.
Up next, we got the Atlanta Dirty Birds at the New Orleans Saints. Playoff time. This is a playoff game. Whoever wins this, they're in. Whoever loses, they're out. Right now, I think New Orleans is on fire after that last game against Chicago. But you never can count out the Dirty Birds. Yeah, they're out without Julio Jones, but you got Matt Ryan at the helm. That guy's a leader. I got to go with Atlanta on this one.
Hey, I'm going with New Orleans. Injuries to Julio Jones and Ronnie White, it's like 70% of their offense. Next up, we got the Green Bay Packers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going with Green Bay this week. Even though they had a slip up last week, I think it's not a snowball chance in hell for them to lose this week. I think Tampa Bay, even though they got that fine wide receiver named Mike Evans, possibly the rookie of the year, I think it's just too much firepower. It's playoff time. Green Bay ready. It's December. They determined. It's back to the Super Bowl.
I got to agree with you. Green Bay, December, Super Bowl. It all fits. Tampa Bay, yeah, you may have Mike Evans, but he ain't no Odell Beckham Jr., so you can forget about it. Try your hardest, do whatever you gotta do, come up with any kind of schemes, trick plays you can do. Aaron Rodgers ain't finna let this one ride. I'm going with Green Bay. Next, we got the Kansas City Chiefs at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going with the black and yellow on this one, Big Stan. Big Ben, Bennett, Brown, and Bell. That's all you gotta hear is those 4 Bs. I'm gonna tell you like this. Kansas City, yeah, they won last week against Oakland, but it's just Oakland. Who cares? Now they gotta go up there and they gotta play Pittsburgh. This team is ready. They trying to get into the playoffs. I think they're determined. Watch out for Pittsburgh this week.
Hey, I'm with you. I think nobody wants to see Big Ben in December and early January. He's a problem. Next up, we got the New England Patriots at the New York Jets. Of course I'm going with New England. Tom Brady, late December, early January, unstoppable. And Gronk playing his best this week. Hey, it's no problem for the boys to pull out a W this week.
I gotta agree with you. New England, Tom Brady, Gronk, that offensive line, that defensive line, probably the best pass rushing defense in the league right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, the only thing interesting about this is Rex Ryan versus Bill Belichick, but that ain't gonna last long. I got New England on this one, blowing them out.
I think it won for Denver. I think New England will rest their starters. Luckily for them, in the playoff push.
Next, we got the New York Football Giants at the St. Louis Rams. I gotta go with St. Louis on this one. Yeah, we had a few hiccups last week against Arizona, but you gotta understand, Arizona been playing great defense all year long. I don't think they're gonna have that problem against the New York Giants. I gotta go with St. Louis on this one.
Hey, I think New York Giants got a good veteran football team, and they want to go out on a winning streak. Even though St. Louis got a flock of young, hot, new talent, I think the New York Giants are going to push through and win to take this W.
Tavon.
Next up, we got the Indianapolis Colts at the Dallas Cowboys. We in the big house, the big dome, the big spot, the big hoocho, the big sombrero. We in Dallas. I'm going with Jerry's World. Tony Romo, Dez Bryant. We might not have DeMarco Murray this week, but I think we got enough firepower to take out the Indianapolis Colts.
We're going to find out. I'll tell you right now, we got Andrew Luck, T.Y. Hilton. Dallas need to control the line of scrimmage if they plan on winning this game. DeMarco Murray adds another element to that team. It doesn't work with just Jason Witten. It doesn't work with just Dez Bryant. It doesn't work with just Tony Romo. They need all these guys to be a winning team. And if DeMarco Murray don't play, no chance. Going to Indianapolis on this one. Up next, we got the Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals. Seattle on this one, Big Stan. Man, look at them boys. Boys in Super Bowl form right now, just like they was last year. Arizona don't make it no easy with their third-string quarterback out there. How you gonna get John Brown the ball? How you gonna get Fitz the ball? You already don't have a running game. Can't defend on that defense. Because Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch, and Doug Baldwin, they come to play. They know what time it is. They're here to prove that they're back and they're going to the Super Bowl.
I'm going against the grain. I'm going with Arizona. No matter what, Bruce Arians keep getting these guys the W's, and that's all that matters. Are you ready for a party? It's some Monday Night Football. We got the Denver Broncos at the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going with the Bengals this week. Hey, I got it all on the line. Andy Dalton, this is where you make your big bucks. Just signed that new contract. Hey, it's game time, buddy. In Denver, y'all been off y'all rocker a little bit the last 2 weeks. You got a Peyton Manning with the flu, a Peyton Manning not throwing touchdowns. Hey, you better show up this week, Peyton Manning, or we're going to catch this W. I'm going with the Bengals.
Oh, believe me, we're going to show up, and we're going to show up for real. Look at the defense we got. We ain't finna slip up this late in the season. Man, we trying to get home field advantage. And we ain't trying to go to New England.
I'd like to shout out to our sponsors, zoomship.com for all your digital marketing needs. Also, gmrtransport.com and the Thumbblade, a hot new invention. Check it out on YouTube.
I also like to give a shout out to Jamal Jonas, the International Scouting Network, one of our networking partners. You can go check them out on Facebook at International Scouting Network or ISN on Facebook.
Till next week, StarActionSports.com.
Star Action Sports. Upload your video if you ballin' out of control. On the field of the court, a big hit or a score. Any sport, anywhere, any game, any year, any highlight. On the ground or in the air. Star Action Sports. Star Action Sports. Upload your video where amateur stars are made and sports fans watch and engage. Star Action Sports. Star Action Sports. Upload your video, computer, tablet, phone. Stop what you're doing. Log on. StarActionSports.com.